Hey guys, I couldn't decide if I wanted the light on or off, but it's making me look a little Oompa Loompa-ish. But I think this is the way y'all are used to seeing me. So anyway, what's up guys? It's your girl, Mystina610, and I am coming to you guys to give you an update slash testimonial slash I can't help but praise the Lord video, okay? So if you're not interested, you can click off. Whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter to me because I am going to share some really big news. And I'm going to try not to break down because it's really easy for me to break down, especially when I start talking about the things of the Lord and the goodness of Jesus. It happens. So, okay. So first of all, thank you to everybody who has subscribed, giving me shout outs, sent me video. Everybody, comments, concerns, everybody that's done everything on the channel. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm sorry that my videos haven't been like bow. I have lost a lot of creative energy. My house is a wreck, and there's just been a whole lot going on, which will be a complete full video after a while. Okay, so thank y'all. Let's just get into the news. Okay, so bow. First, I want to let you guys know I have been getting a lot of questions on YouTube, a lot of questions on Facebook. Well, I don't want to say a lot because a lot of people don't really correspond with me outside of YouTube, but Twitter, Facebook, anywhere you can find me. People have been asking, and also asking my husband on Facebook, like, are y'all gone yet? Have y'all moved to New York? What's going on? When are y'all moving? Are y'all leaving? What's going on? So I'm here to let you guys know what's going on, okay? What's going on is my husband accepted a job last November, for a company in New York. They went through, he needed a security clearance and all this stuff for work. For that particular job, which he did not have because he didn't need it for the current job that he was in. Okay, he was supposed to start this job. They didn't give him a start date because everything was contingent upon him getting his security clearance and background check coming back and drug test and blah 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 blah, all this kind of stuff. Okay, so November he accepted the job. They didn't even start the background and all these other processes until February. Okay, and it was the end of March before his paperwork even made it in for the security clearance stuff, so, and we haven't heard anything from the company in New York. Nothing. And one day some guy called us out of the blue. We were thinking, okay, we're ready, we're about to go, we finna do this. And he was like, oh well, I'm gonna be your boss, but I don't know what's going on. And my husband has met with him face to face in the interview and blah 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 blah, all that. Okay, so basically New York is a no-go, because who wants to work for a company like that? If you can't even keep me abreast on what's happening with me getting hired, what's supposed to happen when I come to work? No bueno. So anyway, so my husband's job here ended June 21st, last week, and he had no job to go to because he was thinking the job in New York would have already picked him up. We would have already been there, whatever. Okay, so in preparation of him, his last day of this job here in South Carolina, he accepted a position with a company in another city in South Carolina to work in Afghanistan. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, Afghanistan. Don't worry about it. Pray for us, please, because I'm definitely going to be praying for him. But, yeah. So he had, I have to share dates and stuff so you guys understand what happened. Just understand how God worked this out. Okay, it was it was nothing that people could do. It had to be God. Okay, because like I said, this last job was processing the security clearance and has been since March because nobody knows what's going on. And a security clearance, the kind of security clearance that he was getting, should have only taken about 2 or 3 months tops. So anyway, so he interviewed there, and just a little background. Last year on my birthday, June 10th, 2010, he got the job here in South Carolina. Okay, so this year, June 10th, 2011, he interviewed with a company for a job. Before we could get in the car to get back on the highway and back to our house, they had already called and offered him the job, pretty much. And they told him that his offer letter and all his other information and stuff would be ready the following week, because my birthday was on a Friday this year. Okay, so June 14th, okay, we didn't have enough of anything for anybody to be going anywhere, so he called off from work June 14th. When he talked to the guy in HR for the job that they offered him, for the Afghanistan job, the guy was like, well, I'm gonna be out of the office on Monday and Tuesday. You should get your paperwork on Wednesday. He said, but I'm gonna go ahead and put your stuff in the system. And this was Monday, and he was like, and if nothing is wrong with it, then it'll just kick out your paperwork or whatever, and you'll get it Wednesday. Tuesday, if nothing's wrong with it. Okay, so we didn't have enough fundage or whatever to put gas and all this in the car or whatever. So Todd stayed home Tuesday, June 14th, okay? Now, fast forward a little bit. He's filling out paperwork for the Afghanistan job. This was something that we needed to do. Yes, we prayed about it. We are sold on it. Whatever. So he's filling out paperwork, and it just so happened that day the paperwork came in. I think I just said that, but I'm not sure. My mind is I'm just boggled right now, so I'm just trying to get it out. So anyway, so the paperwork came that Tuesday that he decided to take off from work. So fast forward a couple weeks. Of course the job is over now, and he's been, trying to find work to work while all of this stuff is getting processed for the job in Afghanistan. So he's been looking for other jobs. Okay, so a job called him last Friday. Today is the 1st of July. So Friday just passed. A job called him for the Army base here. And he was like, I don't have your offer letter, but it'll be ready Monday, which is Monday just passed, the 27th, I think it was. So he was like, we'll get all that done, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so earlier this week, because it's Friday the 1st, 2011, earlier this week, a lady called from the job for the Army base, and she was like, well, there has been an investigation started on you. And in order for me to get in to start an investigation on you, I need you to call them and tell them that you need to stop that investigation. And that investigation was started by so-and-so on the 14th of June. Okay, you got to remember these dates now, okay? So the 14th of June, the company for the job in Afghanistan started Todd's investigation for his security clearance that day. They did not even tell him that, but they started it, which we're not mad about that at all, okay? So of course he wasn't fixing to call the company for the job in Afghanistan and be like, hey, halt, I'm trying to get this part-time job until y'all get it together. No, who's going to do that? So he didn't do that. And so anyway, so we found out a bit of information. And we also found out that the job in New York, their system for the security clearance is a whole different system, and nobody ever explained that to him. So we know absolutely nobody that can find out if his security clearance for New York was ever granted, because clearly they're not checking it. Oh, and by the way, the lady in New York that was keeping in contact with Todd went on medical leave like 2 months ago, and apparently she's the only person that can get into the system, because the guy that called, that's supposed to be Todd's boss in New York, didn't even know what was going on. So anyway, that was that with the job here. The lady was like, well, in order for me to get you your security clearance, for you to be able to take this job and get to work and blah, 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 I need you to stop that security clearance or whatever, that investigation. And Todd didn't. So fast forward to today. We are going to get some dinner, because it is like 7:30 right now on the East Coast. And we're going to get some dinner. It was like 5:30 or so. We get outside. We get in the car. I'm on the phone with my mom, and I'm just chatting with her about the day. And my husband gets an email from the job for Afghanistan. And the lady says in the email that his investigation has been completed on June 28th. June 28th. If you don't know us, I guess outside of the computer or whatever. Our wedding anniversary is June the 28th. Our wedding anniversary is 18 days after my birthday, and so Anyway, his security clearance is probably like a week or two away, and I am just so elated because this job is just, it's more than we could have asked for out of anything. You know what God is going to be doing with it. Those of you that have people that have, know people that have gone over to work and all this and that, you already know what the tea is. But I am just so elated about what God did. We were reading on many different forums, blogs, all kinds of stuff about security clearances in this particular company he's going to be working for, which is a great company from what we're reading. But the fact that his investigation is done in 14 days is a blessing. It's like a miracle or something. It's got to be God, because everything we were reading was not saying 14 days. I don't know how, maybe other people have experienced this, but for us, we know it's God. We know it's the hand of God, because 14 days for an investigation to be done, and we still haven't heard anything from a job and an investigation in New York that was started back in March. Okay, that investigation started in March, and we still haven't heard anything. So 14 days for us is a miracle, and it's a God thing for us. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. So the next big thing is going to be a move, right? Okay, I am not, I'm not looking forward to being in South Carolina. I'm not really a fan. I love the people I've met. Shout out to Lisa and Natalie and Keisha and Tasha. All of you fabulous ladies. Even if you guys in Columbia Curly Girls see this, all of you fabulous women I have met here in South Carolina, Cicely, the people that I had class with, everybody has been super to us. Amazing. And you're just amazing people. If you happen to watch this, you really are, and you have really, really touched us and really blessed us. Everybody at Columbia Crossroads Northeast, everybody at the church, everybody has just been spectacular to us. But we want something new, okay? So the original plan was for me to move back home to Maryland to be around friends and some family and stuff like that. But I'm rather excited because Todd and I both have prayed, and we've really prayed, and we've decided that we are going to move to the Southwest. Yes, we are moving to Arizona. So I'm very super duper excited about that. Unfortunately, I have to do all of that part by myself because he will probably be gone by the time, we get things in order and stuff starts going the way it needs to go. So I'll be here in South Carolina for a good little while, and then I am moving to Arizona. So if any of you fabulous people, shout out to my girl Tiani. If any of you are in Arizona or San Diego or anywhere in the area, let me know. If you want to meet, maybe once I get out there, that's fine by me, honey. I'm so excited. I'm ready to meet new people. I'm ready to see new things. I'm ready to experience something new. And my husband is also, we're ready to experience it together. He'll be home every 3 months on his contract for Afghanistan. I'm just elated. I'm just, Mina and I are just going to pack the house, and we're going to go, and we're going to trust God, and we're just going to see some new sights. We're going to look at new things, and I'm just super elated about it, if you cannot already tell. But this security clearance process that I know will be back in at least a week, 2 weeks. That's what I'm believing God for. Not because I'm trying to get rid of my husband, but because I'm very proud of my husband. I'm excited for him. I'm just, for him to go from living in Alabama his whole life to coming here, to being able to go to a whole nother country and to be with he knows people that work over there. He knows people, and it's all to the good. It's just all to the good. And I'm just excited for him. And I'm excited for what it's going to do for our family and for generations to come. So with all of that being said, thank y'all for watching this lengthy video. Y'all know I can talk, boo. And I just want to thank all of you for watching, subscribing, commenting, rating. Just thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. I am going to do a vlog on the moving process and all of that kind of stuff. So y'all will be with me. Hopefully I'll be able to get these videos uploaded because our internet is sucky, okay? Sucky. So I'm going to try as hard as I can to keep you guys abreast of what's going on, even if you get some mobile uploads. But anyway, let me get out of here. It's 15 minutes, and I will holler at you good people later. Get me on Facebook, Twitter, my blog, everything. I'll put it down below for y'all, just in case y'all want to check it out. So I will talk to you good people later. Peace and peace. What?